Meta's Threads is a major threat to Elon Musk, and the social media app that's aimed at rivaling Musk's Twitter has signed up more than 100 million users in less than 5 days of its launch, according to data platform Quiver Quantitative. If Threads can continue to attract more users, it could put Twitter on its heels. Yahoo Finance tech editor Dan Howley has more on this story. Dan, we discussed it when it first launched, and now 100 million signups, according to this data. So what's going right?
Yeah, Brad, Mark Zuckerberg actually even came out and said that the 100 million number is accurate, saying that basically they haven't even done, proper promotion for this yet, that saying that this is all organic growth, and that, that's the kind of power that this platform seems to have, or momentum that it seems to have. And, just between this and Twitter, this could put Twitter, on its heels, not necessarily out of business, but leave it as kind of, as one expert told me, out of the Mount Rushmore of social media by doing a few things that it seems to be doing right now. The main thing is keeping people engaged. That's something that a website like this needs to survive and thrive. That's really the big deal about Twitter, is that its user base is at least the biggest names are highly engaged. And so that's what they need to kind of replicate on Threads. By doing that, they'll need some big name celebrities. They obviously did that prior to launch. You had the likes of Gordon Ramsay and whatnot already set up with accounts. And, they need to ensure now that thought leaders, experts in different fields, journalists, those folks are part of this now, so that they're constantly using it. Those are really the people that constantly are on Twitter and keep the Twitter conversation going. Most people, anybody that I talk to that uses Twitter basically is just there kind of scrolling through it, not necessarily writing. So that's the engaged few that really help that motor run. And so bringing that over to Threads is going to be incredibly important. A part of that is also involving things like third-party apps, the ability to get desktop apps. You have TweetDeck, one of the more popular apps for Twitter, and that allows you to look at multiple streams of content at once. Experts, at least the folks who are the power users on Twitter, would need that or something similar on Threads to be able to manage multiple accounts or view multiple streams, get the latest news, things along those lines. And then, finally, really, they just need to let Twitter continue to do what it's doing on its own, which is, allowing more extremist views, becoming kind of, continuing to be dangerous for some advertisers, who don't necessarily want their content to appear alongside problematic posts from other folks. So, that's just something that Twitter needs to keep doing. They put on that limit for how many posts people can see. They've introduced charging for the check marks. That's something that, maybe we'll see that on Threads. You can already do that on Instagram. But, right. I really do think that, those are the things that Threads needs to do to kind of just beat out Twitter. It's 100 million downloads. Don't necessarily know who's going to stick around. Right. There's 300 million plus on Twitter, but it's looking more and more like Threads is a real challenger.
The first one, it feels like, doesn't it? Because I've downloaded some of those other challengers and I haven't stuck around. Dan Howley, we'll see what happens. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.